My heart is in the past, my mind is in the future. It seems that I can't accept that life is a torture. My heart is in the past, my mind is in the future. It seems that I can't accept that life is a torture. Still I getting used to it. If life is a game, I wanna quit. Wait, I'm sorry, you know I'm just kidding, but quitting is the last option when you overthink. One day I'm gonna be alright. One day I'm gonna be alright. My heart is in the past, my mind is in the future. It seems that I can't accept that life is a torture. My heart is in the past, my mind is in the future. It seems that I can't accept that life is a torture. You need to fix yourself, not for someone, for yourself. You need to fix yourself, not for someone, for yourself. My heart is in the past, my mind is in the future. It seems that I can't accept that life is a torture.
Hell yeah, guys, that is Martians Elsewhere from the 413 crew. Give them a listen, guys. Go check them out. Follow Martian's YouTube. It's just, Martian, Martian. And also 413, I think it's on YouTube as well. Just type out 4 FOUR and then the number 13. They're a rising rap group in Batangas City, and they're worth following. Yo guys, this is Miko Fernando, aka Micomics. I am a comic artist / illustrator from the Philippines. I do hip-hopish and punky style of comics and art. So yeah, that's me. How are you guys doing tonight? For me, I just got out of sickness. I got sick last night. That explains my voice. I'm sorry about that. But, I can't do anything about it. Damn, man. It's been a while since I've done this podcast thing, Sorry about that. Because, as usual, we're busy, and I'm sure everybody's busy too. So I guess it's understandable. But what's not understandable is the fact that we're 3 years into the pandemic, guys. Oh, man. It just keeps getting worse, But yeah, let's not dwell on that too much. I'm here to talk about what I did, in the past months. And what I did was, I focused on comics. Yeah, on the last podcast, I have 2 jobs. One being a graphic designer, and then one being a comic artist on the side. But all that changed quickly after 3 months because, I couldn't handle the pressure and the stress, the load, the workload, So what I did was I chose one. So I chose the comic artist job, and yeah, I've been doing that ever since. And yeah, it's paying well, and I'm glad that I did that because this one was the easier job for me, skill wise, because sure, I am trained as a multimedia artist in my school, but like me as a person, me as a artist myself, I am really inclined on doing comics. I am really into the comic making process. Alongside working for a company's comic, I'm also making another comic myself, and it's called Can Kid. So Can Kid is about this wannabe graffiti writer that found a magical talking spray can that can help her in making dope graffiti pieces. Together, they try getting up on Boom City, filled with dangerous gangs, bad cops, and jealous bitches determined to take them down. Now, I'm actually supposed to continue one of my existing comic. It's called Battle Girls, and I'm on issue 4. Actually, I've written issue 4 until 6, that's the ending. But there's this nagging story in my mind that it demands to be written and told. And it's like an itch that's supposed to be scratched, you know? So yeah, since I'm into the hip hop punk vibe, I thought, why not make a comic about it? Why not make a comic about this genre? So I did. My art style is heading towards this direction anyway. Super happy that I'm finally finished with the summary of the whole thing. I'm doing this 3-act structure now. Last time I did a story cycle it's about the hero's journey, and for me I think it's kind of simple, and I kind of wanted to have this twists and turns. So I researched about the 3-act structure and also asked some of my friends, and yeah, I learned a lot and I tried to apply that here. In my previous comic Battle Girls, I just did that out of nothing. It's just a random idea that I thought just to make something for the Comic at University Spinal, because that's what you need in the final part of the Comic at University. You need to produce a comic, and I stick with that story until issue 3, only to discover that I don't really love what I'm doing. I mean, I like it. I like the action, the girls, the mech, but I mean that's just about it. I mean, the story is just what I thought of in that moment, and I just rolled with it. So yeah, that's my lesson learned. You have to really love what you're doing, what you're making, what you're trying to tell the people. Otherwise, you won't last long. Though I still want to complete Battle Girls, just saying. Talking about my learnings, why don't I, give out general tips on going about comics? Yeah, let's do it. So, I guess number 1 is I like to keep it short and simple, and that's really my number 1 tip, because another thing that I learned in Battle Girls is you shouldn't go all out on your first comic. Don't think of a 20 chapter story or a 100-page graphic novel because it's super hard as a beginner. Actually, even for myself, man, I'm experienced with several comics already, and it's even for me, man, it's too much. Just make it short, do the work, and get out, man. I swear, because it's gonna eat you. It's gonna eat you alive. That's what happened to me in issue 3 of Battle Girls. Issues 1 and 2 are still tolerable, it's still doable, but when I hopped on to issue 3, man, I swear it almost took me out. Jesus. So yeah, keep it short and simple. After making a short comic, you could gauge how far you could go, and then apply what you learn onto the next comic, and then apply your learnings to that onto the next comic, and gradually progress. Because it's like when you're a kid and it's your first time in the swimming pool, like you don't just dive straight into the 8 feet deep area. You start out with a kiddie pool, and that's the same with comics, man. Just learn the basics first, learn how to tell a story, because the first story is gonna suck anyway, so might as well fail faster and get it out of your system. Okay, there are some comic artists / writers that have good first tries, but that's rare, man. Might as well level up faster by creating more comic and finishing stories, instead of sitting down and just focusing on one single thing. Second tip is don't overthink it. I sometimes catch myself trapped because I often overthink it, because I tend to overplan because of my perfectionism, and that didn't help me. What I've got instead was long overdue deadlines and a confused state in which I don't know where to go. I don't know which path to take, because in my mind I'm thinking, like, for example, I thought of 3 story paths in which the protagonist is gonna take. So which path am I gonna take? Should I go path A, path B, path C? Like, this was my ultimate obstacle, and it's true what they say, you're your own worst enemy. So try to become more decisive, and hopefully you can choose on which path to take. Third thing is use shortcuts as much as you can. Try to cut more corners when you're doing your art or your storytelling, because doing comics is a long, arduous process, and you don't really want extra unnecessary stuff. If you're having trouble visualizing a pose, or if you're having trouble thinking up of a background, or if your characters have patterns on their clothes, we have 2D and 3D assets on the internet, guys. Depending on your art style, there's no need for you guys to do these things by yourself. Time is really of the essence when creating comic, because there's a lot of factors on what can hinder a comic's endgame. Last part is just start. I don't know what else to say to you guys, but this is a raw, sincere tip. It's just start your comic, man. Whether if it's start on your script, start on the thumbnails, start making bits of comic strips as a teaser for the main comic, maybe. I don't know. The main thing is just to start it. Start before you think you're ready, because nothing's ever really ready. You can't really fully prepare for anything, so might as well start, you know. Try. Just try for 30 minutes and it's gonna make the difference, you know. Sometimes the hardest part is that first step, so might as well get it out of the way and claim that sweet, sweet comic freedom. I don't know, man. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm a bit rusty doing these podcasts. I've been recording on and off, but whatever. I really hope that this year will be different. I hope things change. Jesus. Yeah, and I hope I can finish Kankid also this year. I initially planned it to be a 60-page graphic novel, but let's see where the wind takes us. Anyway, thanks again, guys, for listening, for staying with me here in this podcast. I hope to make After Hours more often, because, you know, this is really fun, actually. I kind of miss actually expressing my thoughts on voice instead of visuals. So this is a really refreshing thing for me, branching out my expression and what I can do. So yeah, thank you again, guys, for listening. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can follow me at my social media. It's at HeyMiComics. And also you can go to my website on micofernando.com. Also planning new things there. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you up, guys, on the next one. Peace out.